Welcome to day 22 of Veda. I'm here to bring up a few things. First of all, after I got the job, I decided to treat myself and get my freaking eyebrows fixed because they are, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but they are monsters right now. Monsters. So you should go to this lady, Aria. She's like a estheticianist, or I don't know what you call it. She does like waxing and like lash elongation. I don't know. I just have her do my brows. I walked in one day over the summer and I was like, they don't do brows at the haircut place, do you guys? And it was like a little more pricey than a normal place, but also it was like my own, there was like a bed too, and like, it's just like the most relaxing, nice thing. And then it took me a few times after going there to like get to know the lady, and her name was Aria. And I haven't set an appointment with her since my last one because I was in between jobs and wouldn't know when I had money. But I was like, okay, this is getting out of hand. I need to go to Aria. And I went in and the lady was like, Aria's no longer with us. And I asked her what happened and she didn't answer the question. She just said that she left. And I was like, oh no, Aria, who's gonna fix my life now? And this lady was like, oh, you can like do Skylar. She does my brows. She's really great. And I'm like, yeah, but it took me a long time just to even like open up to Aria. And like, these people get real close to your face because like, your eyebrows are on your face. So, so she's like, go to Skylar. She's really great. She's a few bucks extra. I paid $20 for Aria and I always gave her an extra $5. So it's $25. So I'm going to this new lady and her normal charge is $24, and now I'm gonna have to go up even more. I'm just like, you're not Aria and I have to pay you more, and what if I don't like her? I realize this doesn't seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but like, I was so bummed out when I left. I was just like, Aria, no, not Aria. Because honestly, I felt like Aria fixed my life. When my eyebrows are fixed, my life is fixed, and everyone's like, why don't you just do it yourself? No, because Aria knew what she was doing. Like, I can pluck along the line, but like, it usually gets out of hand like every few months anyway, so I usually have to go into someone, and I go into like these cheap places where it's only like $5 and then they fuck it up. Like, that's why I had to go to Aria, because like parts of this side and this side were missing, and like my brows were shorter than they used to be because like so many people, different people had worked on it that like they were just so fucked up. And the first time I went into Aria's place, I was like, can you just fix it? Can you just fix it? And she did. And she fixed my life. This is just a vlog about Aria now, I realize that, but like, I had something else I wanted to talk about. So there was this guy that I met online a long time ago. I was 18, so that's almost 5 years now. And the short story behind it is that he had told me he liked me, but it was illogical to like me because I was so far away, and then like, all this stuff happened, and I'm pretty sure he was the first guy I ever said I love you to. In fact, I've only ever said that to 2 boys, like, in a romantic way, because, like, when I say that shit, I mean it. Like, I don't use the term I love you loosely. I rarely even tell my friends that I love them, because it's just, like, to me, I love you is such a strong and powerful word that I would never use it unless I was sure, you know? And I just mean like sure of myself and my emotions. And I always assume that when people say it to me, it has the same weight and meaning to them. But I've on and off talked to this boy like throughout the years. He like disappeared one day, and then like, my feelings for him kind of like dwindled away, as they do, you know. But like we've on and off like just chatted, like, oh, how are you doing? How's your life? Oh, that's cool. And so like we were chatting right now, and he was just like, no, I didn't know that you liked me. And I was like, no fucking way. There's no freaking way you didn't know. Like, I'm just very surprised. Today's been a really weird morning. First Aria's gone, and now this guy's like, oh yeah, I didn't know. And I'm like, how do you not know? How? You started this whole thing. It was your fault. And I'm just like, so confused right now. how? Then he disappeared one day. I found out later that he ended up dating someone from New Jersey and like went and actually dated her and called her his girlfriend. I'm starting to see a pattern in the boys that I like get into it with, because none of them want to be a real thing. Every time I meet someone, I'm like, yeah, I've never had a boyfriend, and they're just like, but why, Milan? But why? Your personality is so colorful, and why? I don't know why they all sound like an old Mexican man, but just saying, like, isn't this weird? This is turning out to be a really long vlog, but I really had to get my thoughts out there. Like, I've never had a boyfriend, like an official boyfriend. I've like been on a lot of first dates. I've dated people. I've been with people for long periods of time, but like none of them wanted to. What is wrong with our generation? See, the thing is, I don't like people very often, but when I like someone and I tell them that I like them, I mean it and I commit to it. And I don't mean like I want to marry you commitment. I just mean like I like you and I want to try and make something out of this. Like, it's not even like a long-term thing. It's just like an everyday thing. It's like, I want to be with you today. The next day, I want to be with you today. It's a choice every day that I want to be with this person. And like this guy telling me that he didn't know. Sorry, my landlord's outside. I don't want him to see that I'm talking to a camera. Is he gone? This guy telling me that he had no idea, that's gotta be bullshit. And like, I'm gonna sound naive, but he said I love you too, okay? And I realize that it doesn't hold the same weight as other people, but you know what? It should. I love you should mean a lot more than people use it for. And words have heavy meanings, and I don't take them for granted, and I use my words to convey my feelings, and I thought, honestly, this guy did the same, and I realized this was a thing of the past. It was a really long time ago, but finding this out kind of just, like, shattered my worldview from when I was 18. Like, granted, I was just like getting into the world and figuring out about people and life and love and stuff. So yeah, that's been my day so far. Did I say I got a job? I got a job at another sandwich shop because this is my life. And hopefully we'll just move forward from here. But relationships, right? What the fuck? What is even, I've sworn off relationships for a while because honestly, I am the best person I've met in a really long time, and I'm going to focus on me. Also, the friendship department is kind of sparse these days, but I hear that's just being in your early 20s. Everyone's kind of scrambling and trying to figure out what to do. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I know the uncut version of this is 10 minutes and 30 seconds long, so hey, I love you guys in a non-romantic way. See, I can say that easier than... But you gotta know the line, you gotta know the difference. There's... Sometimes people make me angry, it's fine. I know, it's not a big deal, it's whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go edit some videos and watch some movies, and I'll see you tomorrow.